this part, beginning, I don't really have any method for this, just hit the buttons. That's that part. Speedy solo, a little bit of a method. So I'll go to the hard part, or faster part here. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 trips, 4 trills, and then one of those like triplet thingies. The little triplet thing. So I just hit the green, that's not green, blue, yellow, and then red, yellow, red. And then for consistency, after the trip thing, I hit the little red, yellow. Not too bad. The hard part comes at the solo, so we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll go there now. A little bit of a zigzag at the bottom. All zigzags and a quad. Oops. Okay, I like broke my finger. Here, just hit the buttons. Still no methods to be shown. Wow, really glad I FC'd this last night. Cool, okay, anyway. Cosmic Solo A. Wow, actually really glad I FC'd this. I can't actually do this right now, that's surprising. So, zigzag, you could just one-hand the zigzag. You could one-hand the zigzag, but I like already being in the tapping mode. That's not that bad. This part may seem confusing. I know when I was doing Solus 4 hard chart for the first time, this pattern was very difficult. I just couldn't wrap my head around it. But you break it up into 2 parts. The red, yellow, blue, orange ascending triplet, and that's not a triplet, trill part, and then the orange, blue, yellow, red descending part. So for the ascending part, slow this down. That's all it is. You just do this. And then the descending part is just so it's and then the part after, I guess, could be a little bit harder. Actually, it is harder. So, I do here. Now you could, for the trill part of it, after the zigs, anchor switch to the yellow, but I find it more consistent to just keep red anchored. And then there's, for the quad zigs, there's a couple ways you could just treat it as 2 trips. So it'd be the blue, yellow, red, and then green, red, yellow. So you just keep doing that. Or you could just hit the full zig with alt tapping. So that's the alt tapping method. And then that's the other method. It feels awkward because I don't do this method. I do that method. And then, so Cosmic Solo B is just the only hard part. Actually, let me do this. Is that a black hole? The only hard part is the anchor switching. You just kind of got to get used to that because you're going from a descending. You're ending on a descending trip, and you have the next one is lower. So it's like a. It's pretty much like you're sliding down a quad. It just takes a little bit to get used to. Okay, that's horrible. But anyway, then the next section is that a black hole, it just trills. And actually, I guess another part that would make this difficult is they're in sets of 3, so it's not like 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. It's 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. It's kind of weird, but you'll get the hang of it. Now get me out of here. Hardest part of the song, but once you learn the sweeps, you got it. Like, these aren't super hard sweeps. They're just knowing what to do. And now, look, whoa, what's going on? So, break it down part by, or pattern by pattern. First, right here is a trip. So, yellow, red, and then you're already anchoring green. Then with your anchoring hand, you do it as a zigzag, the red, yellow, red. And then a quad zigzag, the yellow, blue, orange, blue, yellow part. So now we're up to here, this little quad zigzag. And then you, with your anchoring hand, once again, treat it as a zigzag, red, yellow, red. And since you're already anchoring green, you're just going to hit that. This part, you could see it as 2 ways, but you're essentially doing the same thing. You could see it as a weird quad with your tapping hand hitting red, yellow, blue, yellow. Or you could see it as your tapping hand hitting red, yellow, blue, and then your anchoring hand hitting yellow, blue, yellow, red. It's really just 2 quads. Just hit it like you would with 2 quads. This part is a quaint zig. It's the reason why this is kind of difficult is because it's a lot slower than you would hit the other patterns in this. It's like really like you really hold it down for a while, whereas the other ones you just kind of. Could you do it another way instead of no? Because then that would throw everything off. So just hit it like a quaint zig. That's really it. And then back again, the zigzag. Red, yellow, red. But you're anchoring green. Actually, no. Here, you switch up. So once you hit that green note after the... Or do I switch... Yeah, I usually switch after this. Okay. So no, you hit red, yellow, red, like you would a zig, and then again the quad chimney, yellow, blue, orange, blue, yellow. Now here, this part, I anchor switch from the green to the red, tap yellow, and then it's just 2 ascending triplets. So yeah, 2 ascending triplets, and then after the second triplet, I anchor switch down, and then hit the... well, I just passed it. I hit the zig-ish pattern with my anchoring hand. Boom, boom, boom. Or red, yellow, red, and then switch back to the... and then it restarts. Cool, I hope that made sense. Oh, oops. I hope that made sense. This part, there's nothing hard about it. It's just a verse. Yeah, there's nothing hard about it. That's boring. Here, you just hit the notes first. This is where the hard part of the section comes in. You could do just one hand the first 2 quads, or if your dexterity is fast enough, you could elbow strum. You could elbow strum. But usually, what I like to do is one hand the first 2 quads, and then it's like you could see it as 4 trills. Blue, blue, and then I hit blue again, and then the rest of that quad, yellow and red with my tapping hand. So I just keep like that, the pattern of 4 quads, or 4 trills. So it's not too difficult once you kind of get it down, but just don't choke there. don't miss the button like I did. I missed the button in a run, but at least it didn't take too long to FC it. It's very important you hit the right button, and even hit a button. So interdimensional madness. There's 3 parts to this. Zigs, trips, and then trills. Each follow the same pattern of medium, low, medium, high, medium, low, medium, high. It's fairly straightforward. There's not really a method. It's just do the pattern. And then don't forget that. That's a thing. Cool. FC time. I can't press buttons either, apparently. I don't know why I'm doing this and nothing else. I just want to get this out of the way. I kind of wanted to FC this for a while. Oh shit! And I'm suddenly consistent-ish at the sweeps. Figure why not go for it now before I get inconsistent at the sweeps. times in a row. Now let's not miss the button in abstract solo. Easy FC, come on. That was not my method, but that worked. Cool. Wow. See? Easy FC. Sweet. Was I not recording? Oh no, I was. Oh, it took 8 minutes. Oop, set screen. There we go.